This video is sponsored by War Thunder. What happens if you breed every god in Cult of the Lamb together into one ultimate god? Today we descend into the biomes of Cult of the Lamb to overthrow Narinder, take his throne as the god of death, and capture each bishop one by one to make babies with them, and turn this cute little cult management game into a full-blown eugenics program. Will we be able to beat the game twice, capture all of the bishops, and initiate a baby boom to create the most inbred god in Cult of the Lamb? Let's find out. We start the game as a literal baby lamb.
It's a baby lamb!
Ready to become the final sacrifice for the bishops of the old faith. Leshy, the bishop of chaos. Heket, the bishop of famine. Kallamar, the bishop of pestilence. And Shamura, the bishop of knowledge and war. Oh, you guys have no idea what kind of decrepit chaos I have planned for you. After they finish their dramatic villain monologues, we get beheaded and sent to Narinder, the god of death. The one who waits. The only remaining actual god. Instead of taking our soul, he gives us his crown, granting us life and superpowers, in exchange for helping him break free from the chains of his siblings. Yeah, all of the bishops are actually siblings. Do you see where this challenge is heading? With our new god superpowers, we respawn and delete the remaining cultists like they were tutorial enemies.
That's because they are.
We head into the forest with Retau as our spiritual life coach and rescue this chicken-looking creature. Remember this chicken, guys. He'll play a critical role in our very filthy plans. Retau brings us to a clearing where we can start building our very own cult. Because if we want to slay and kidnap gods for breeding reasons, we're gonna need a loyal workforce. We indoctrinate our very first follower, the chicken dude. And since I name my followers after patrons and channel members, welcome Pink. You are a natural skeptic. After what I have planned for you, that's kind of fair.
You're gonna have a bad day.
After doing some manual labor, Retau tells me to go on a crusade. Cause Cult of the Lamb isn't just a cult management simulator, it's also a roguelike dungeon crawler. There are 4 biomes, each with 4 stages. The first 3 end with a mini-boss and the last one ends with a bishop. Our very first biome is Darkwood, Leshy's personal forest. Different rooms can give us a variety of stuff. Tarot cards give buffs for the current run, weapons let us bonk harder, followers are basically free labor, and resources are great for upgrading the cult. After clearing every room we reach the first boss, Amdusias. We absolutely delete him. Easy clap. And we take the flower necklace as reward, since it makes our followers generate devotion faster. We head back to camp and build a shrine. This is where followers actually generate devotion, which is basically our tech tree. And we are first going to beeline that tech tree to that juicy summoning circle, enabling us to summon powerful demons to help us during Crusades. Payans give us more health during Crusades, Vesta will shoot projectiles at enemies, and Fornex does crazy damage to our enemies by bombarding them. Just like the Douglas B66 will do in War Thunder, the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. That is actually free on PC, console and mobile, and the sponsor of this video. Control more than 2,500 vehicles across land, sea and the sky. Biplanes, helicopters, tanks and warships, from early prototypes to modern military power. If it can blow something up, it's probably in War Thunder. War Thunder throws you straight into the fight with hyper-detailed vehicles, realistic visuals and sound effects that will shake your desk. What I especially like about War Thunder is that you don't just get the generic hit marker. You get a full X-ray forensic breakdown of what your shot actually did. The game shows your shells ripping through armor, smashing internal components, and taking out the crew one by one. It's brutal, it's detailed, and it's hella satisfying. Join the worldwide community of almost 100 million players. Discover the breathtaking experience called War Thunder, filled with high quality content, from meticulously crafted vehicles to constant action-packed battles. And the best part is that War Thunder is completely free to play on PC, PlayStation, Xbox and mobile. Use the links in the pinned comment or the description to sign up for free. And if you are new or returning after 6 months, you'll get a massive bonus pack for PC and consoles, including premium vehicles, the Eagle of Valor decoration, 100k Silver Lions and 7 whole days of premium account.
And it won't cost you a cent.
It's limited, so grab it while you can, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Anyway, After indoctrinating Tip and Ian, we unlocked and built the temple. Here we can host sermons to gain strength XP, unlocking us new weapons and spells for future crusades. So let's pick up the pace and get to the juicy part of this video, and start breeding some gods. Our first goal is to beat the full game once, so we dive back into Darkwood. We clear every path, every room, and we clap Valavar into the Shadow Realm. Next up was Barbatos. Easy prey for our big cock. Easy prey for our big axe. And after a quick sermon, we return to fight the big boy, Leshy. You're not dangerous looking at all. Oh. Well, clapped him anyway. And this was only the beginning, because guess what? We have to do this 8 more times.
Hey, I hate my life.
We can't enslave the bishops just yet. First, we have to beat the game once. In the second run is where the actual kidnapping begins. Yeah, I've got some work to do. We returned to the cult and everyone was celebrating our win on Leshy. We also unlocked the ritual of resurrection instead of funeral. We don't do burials. Nothing will go to waste. Time to open up the gates to Anura and do the whole thing over again. Today's target is Heket. In the first round we clap Gushen. And then things kinda escalate. I resurrected Barbie, but he came back as a zombie and immediately started eating other followers. Not great. Let's just help him into the afterlife again. Second crusade, ill he goes. Third crusade, Zapar claps me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
So we clap him back in attempt 2. And the fourth crusade, we face Heket. I thought you were kinda cute before.
I knew there was something wrong with you.
Not anymore. See you later, Froggo. Our cult keeps growing. More followers, more buildings, more chaos. And we finally unlock the summoning circle, so we can now turn our followers into demons that fight for us during the Crusades. This is gonna speed up the process a lot. Into Anchor Deep we go. So long, fish face. After defeating Kallamar, we unlock the use of sin. We can now do sinful activities like drinking beer and banging the bongo drums to generate sin, which we're going to need in bulk for our twisted breeding program. We also unlock the wedding ritual. Just remember that for later. It's time for the final biome, the Silk Cradle, home of Shamura. Right in between the fights we met a strange cosmic entity. We'll get to them in a bit. And with that, we've beaten every bishop. Only one god left, the one who waits himself. Damn, you're ugly. No, we're not gonna kill him. We have different plans for Kitty Cat. We force him into our cult, and just like that, Narinder becomes our first usable asset in the god breeding program. But we're not gonna use him just yet. He is the only actual god. So he'll be the final ingredient, so to speak, to make our godly bloodline as pure as possible. We talk to the cosmic entity and he casually drops on us that, as the new god of death, we need to finish off the bishops again. So yeah, we actually have to beat the game one more time. Goodbye 20 more hours of my life. At least we get to name the cosmic entity. And obviously, I named him Bob. Anyway, back into the biomes we go. Leshy gets clapped again. Welcome to the cult. Get ready to be... Next up, Heket. You too, welcome to the club. So the game prevents us from breeding the bishops together because they're direct siblings. So we need to water down the godly bloodline first. And the chosen vessel is our very first and most loyal follower, Pink. You're going to have one hell of a time. We're breeding you with everyone. First, we breed Pink with Leshy. And then with Heket. And we toss those eggs into the baskets. Oh, look at those tiny demigod eggs. A few days later, they hatch. And the baby from Pink and Heket is... Oh god, you're ugly. Welcome, test subject 1. You don't really look like one of your parents. Wonder what the milkman looks like. And from Pink and Leshy we get Peshy. Also fugly. Into the nursery you go. Grow big. Grow strong. Grow inbred. Next up we need to capture Kallamar and Shamura. So, that was Kallamar. You go, Pink.
One eternity later.
And the baby is born. Why do they all look the same? And there goes Shammy. The last one is for me, Pink. Welcome, Pemura. Now we have 4 demigods. That one of their parents are each other's siblings. And the other parent is... oh, it's Pink. That makes all of these kids also each other's siblings. Yeah, at this point I realized I kind of fucked up. Or did I? I checked the mating tent and I can just breed them all together? The game just doesn't recognize that they're all related to Pink. So, if the game doesn't care, we don't care. We breed test subject 1 with Peshy. Boom. Pesh sub. We breed testo subjecto with Pemura, which makes Tespi.
Why are you different?
And then we breed those together into Demigod. According to my calculations, he is 50% god and 100% inbred. But we can take this even further. We breed demigod with Narinder, making their offspring 75% god. Now it's time to wait for the ultimate god to be born. Wait and wait. And after this unholy ritual, the final result is Bonnie White, the goddess of 1,000 marriages. And she has the lustful and hedonist trait.
Well, of course she does!
And of course, there's no better choice than to marry her myself. Right, my love? And what do we do to the goddess of 1,000 marriages? We sacrifice her. Then we resurrect her. We force her into breeding with everyone and anyone and make her participate in every sinful ritual. Over and over and over. And then she leaves the cult because of too many sinful activities? For Bonnie? Damn, guess I really went too far. Well guys, if you take away anything from this video, treat your wife with the most respect. Even a goddess like Bonnie will leave you if you don't. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Use the links in the pinned comments or description to sign up for free. And if you're a new or returning player after 6 months, you'll get a massive bonus pack for PC and consoles, including premium vehicles, the Eagle of Valor decoration, 100k Silver Lions and 7 whole days of premium account. For free! Thanks for watching guys, and a very special thanks goes to my patrons. I hope I didn't corrupt your innocence too much in this video. Well, see you guys next time. Bye.